Dive into the center of your mind. I love the internet.
By reading the title, you should know what I'm doing, so let's just get into reading some comments. Right on, thanks, bud. Hey, any more music videos you haven't seen, definitely do a reaction. It's fun to go back. This was from my reacting to poppy music videos I haven't seen, which were Let's Make a Video, Time Is Up, and Concrete. Trust me, I would, but again, I've seen most of the music videos. Some of them got deleted, so they may not be existing anymore. I did find a couple more, but it was hard for me because when I uploaded that video, I had to do it like 5 or 6 times because it was either Sumerian Records or Mad Decent that was hitting me with a copyright claim and blocking my videos, so I had to figure out a way to make it work, and I finally did find a way to make it work. It's still partially blocked, but a majority of people can still see it. It's only like 9% of people can't see it, so I may or may not do that again. When I do the little videos that she does, it doesn't get copyrighted because I guess they're on her channel and they're not necessarily owned by a record label, so those are a little bit easier to show, and I don't have to upload the video multiple times. But with that one, I kind of knew I was going to have trouble, but I did it anyway because I'm like, you know, stuff I haven't seen, stuff I haven't reacted to yet, so I might as well do it, and probably won't happen again, but we'll see. Since you cover Poppy often, I'll let the bitch comment slide. I like the videos and wish she was still doing them. The creepy makeup vids aren't too bad though. Never seen the fridge one before. Love new Poppy stuff. Mainly I wanted to do this because of the bitch comment that I made. When I say that, I'm not saying it out of hatred or anything. I'm saying it to add more of a comedy aspect to the video. Like, I'm not actually calling her a bitch, if you get what I mean. Like, none of it is hatred, none of that I mean when I say it. It's just one of those things where, you know how people go, like, what the fuck? And then they'll, like, cut it off middle of the sentence, or they'll be like, this bitch right here. That's basically what I'm doing, so I'm sorry that offended you. I mean, I would think if Poppy would watch it herself and she would have heard that, she probably wouldn't bat an eye at it. It'd be like, oh, he's joking around, you know, not that she's seen my stuff, but I'm just saying I'm pretty sure she would understand that I'm not meaning it in a harmful way. So, you know, you can let it slide, but that's just how I roll sometimes, and I don't mean it in an offensive way. You'll know when I really mean what I say, especially when I say you're a bitch. Like, if I say, like, you're a bitch and I'm doing it during a funny comedy video, reaction video, then I'm probably not serious. But if I'm talking about a serious topic and use it, then that's when you know I'm serious. So there's a difference between it. Didn't really, you know, try to offend anyone. I don't set out to offend anyone when I make the videos. I just give my honest opinion, and then I give a funny reaction too, or my goal is to give a funny reaction when I watch videos, especially like that. So just for context, before I read this comment, this was on the video I made titled Belle Delphine Simps the Simps, when she came back with that 6ix9ine parody music video. One, I knew it was a parody, but that still doesn't mean that that's the reason it's bad. Like, oh, it's bad because it's a parody. No, it's bad because it's bad. It's not a funny parody. She just copied a majority of the 6ix9ine music video, which both of those songs were bad in itself. And there's a lot of explicit content that we're about to hear in this comment, so just wanted to give you a heads up and an understanding where this comment came from before I read it and you're like, what the hell is this? But here it is. It says, her Pornhub is like PewDiePie goes deep inside Belle Delphine and she's eating a pic of PewDiePie, or Belle Delphine in bed strokes her little wet pussy and it's her petting a cat on her bed. She is a giant troll. Her OnlyFans is more tame than the video. This is a parody. It's supposed to bad. The original song is bad. Again, I agree with you. The original song is bad, but this is bad too. Just because it's a parody doesn't make it good, doesn't make it funny. It was just disturbing. You know, it's not because it was mainly because she was shaking around and all this shit, but like, that's what she thought she would come back to was that. Like, thank God WAP wasn't out when she came back, because I had a feeling she would have used that over this. But you know, 6ix9ine had his epic comeback at this time, so she was like, I might as well just do it. And her OnlyFans, I can't judge that. I refuse to do OnlyFans videos because I'm not paying $35 for a joke. But you know, I have heard that our OnlyFans are more tame than what we saw in that video, but it's still like, this stuff shouldn't be allowed on YouTube either way, troll or not. They have regulations put in place, and the fact that she got away with this for a while, and there's still videos up of it. Like, I'm surprised my video hasn't gotten taken down for sexual content, but, you know, it is what it is and whatever, but I think people took that video way too seriously when I put it out. This one was from the Gabby Hanna new song. I technically reviewed one of her new songs. I actually reacted to it. And this guy, Fabian, says, "I can smell you through the screen. Go shower, ew." I don't look that dirty, do I? I mean, I look pretty clean. I mean, it is 9 and 18 in the morning, and I know some people are more particular about taking a shower in the morning than at night, but I take a shower at night. Sometimes I take 2 showers a day. I'm more clean than you would think I am. Like, I may look dirty sometimes, but, you know, I do have a job that involves being in the hot, blistering sun sometimes, so I sweat a lot, and, you know, sometimes, you know, you work with dirt when you have to, you know, put wire and conduit, put the dirt back on it, and all this kind of stuff. So maybe it's just because maybe I came home and took a shower and still look dirty from work, or maybe I make videos where I'm still dirty and whatnot, and that's the reason why. But for the most part, I mean, hey, I mean, maybe I do smell bad because I do sweat a lot.
I love you, sweaty.
When I film, I have to have my ceiling fan off because it, you know, makes a really loud noise through the camera. So if it's on, it's not flattering, so I sweat a lot in shirts. So I'm not even going to disagree with you that it looks like I smell, but I can assure you that I don't. I'm a lot cleaner than most people, and a lot of people in my family as well. This one was from the J.K. Rowling video where she made those questionable tweets about transgender people. Again, you just kind of need context for this before I just go and read the comment. Basically, Dookie Spoon, excellent name, A+ for your username there, said, "Where did she say she doesn't think trans people are real?" Pretty much the whole tweet, when she dehumanized trans people without saying it, she did, but she definitely insinuated it, and that was enough for people to freak out. It is what it is. I don't know how people didn't see that, but, you know, whatever. People have their own opinion on other things, so if you didn't see it that way, that's fine, but hundreds of other people saw it as offensive and a little bit just out of control. Like, J.K. Rowling is not the best person in the world, so yeah, that's all I really have to say about that.
I love you, sweaty.
Loved it. Make more content like this. Can we be friends? First of all, no. It's not that I don't usually make YouTube friends, it's just that I hate the people that are like, can we be friends? Like, if people, you know, follow me on Twitter, friend request me on Facebook and whatnot, and subscribe to my videos and whatever, and there's times where we just talk in the comments and become friends that way, that's fine, but I don't answer to people who beg at all. That's just not what I do. Secondly, this was the video where I talked about Jake Paul going to protest and then getting involved in those riots and being arrested and charged criminally. You want me to make more videos like that, like drama video? Like, I try to steer clear of that. Like, I talk about them every so often sometimes because I'm asked about them and I just want to give my quick opinion on it and be done with it. So, I don't know. I made this video specifically for that reason, but I also wanted to still do more funny, more comedic videos because that's just how I am. I don't necessarily like to talk about the drama videos that much because 2020 has been a shitty enough year as it is, and I didn't want this channel to be any more negative. There's still some videos on here that, yes, are pretty negative because, well, there's really not a whole lot positive going on in the news right now, but I still try to counteract that with a lot of comedic videos in between, just because this channel is more... All my channels are to entertain, but this one is to entertain, make you laugh, and, you know, feel good through the bad times, you know what I'm saying?
I love you, sweaty.
It just started pouring its ass off here. I live in Pennsylvania. We're getting a little brunt of that hurricane that's coming in, so we should be fine. It's just going to be real windy, but and rainy, obviously, but that is what it is. I don't know if you can hear it through the camera, but it is really pouring. Anyway, this next comment is on another one of the Poppy videos, considering I've done those the most out of any video series on here because that's what people want to see. But someone said, and I'm gonna correct this because it's not right. It says Bubble Bath was her first album. Also, I would love to see someone do a compare contrast between Poppy's Bleach Blonde Baby and Mars Argo's Beauty is Empty, both directed by Titanic Sinclair. Or compare Money, which is on Bubble Bath, and Blood Money off of the I Disagree album. Those are both Poppy songs. Bubble Bath was not her first album. That is an EP. EPs do not count as albums. It may have been her first recordings, like studio recordings out of her whole Poppy persona thing, but Poppy.Computer is her first album. It is her debut album. Bubble Bath and Choke are EPs. They're not records. Okay, there's a difference. So I'm gonna correct you on that. But yeah, I think it'd be interesting. I haven't really heard anything of Mars Argo's, so I can definitely check out Beauty is Empty and compare it to Bleach Blonde Baby, and I've heard both Money and Blood Money, so that can definitely be a thing. I don't know, that sounds like something I would do on my main channel, though, where I mainly cover music and stuff like that. It would just seem more fitting there. So, yeah, if you want to, subscribe to that channel up here. You can get more Poppy content. You can just get more music content if you like album reviews and other things like that. That's the place for you, so that might be where these videos end up if I do them.
I love you, Sweaty.
And lastly, the first ever comment I got. First, great video. Keep the memes on the screen. By you. It's going too fast. A lot of rewinding and pausing. LOL. Ignore the haters. Keep up the good work, bro. 100%. This was before I had, like, anybody hating on this channel. Like, now, holy shit, you should have seen that Kyle Rittenhouse video, which I'll explain that in a separate video. What I didn't have intentions and really what you'll have to watch the video for yourself. But this was my first comment ever. I didn't really have any haters, but I hate people that comment first, so I just ignored it because it's like, oh, first, like, that's just so cliche, like, internet of you, that it was just disgusting that that was my first comment. But thank you for watching and commenting anyway. That was on my NFL draft day memes, by the way, which not a lot of people watch. Probably should have put that on my sports channel, but you know, it is what it is. Not all your videos can be good or well received all the time. So yeah, that's basically it. Again, there's not a whole lot of comments on this channel, but these were just some that stood out to me in my eyes. So yeah, keep it coming, guys. Thank you for the support over this past couple of months, because this channel's not even really that old. I think it's like 5 or 6 months old at this point, and I will have more videos coming, more Poppy related and non-Poppy related as well. So yeah, stay tuned for that, and until then, stay safe out there, and I will catch you all in the next one.
Everyone was a baby once.